We are now living in an environment where there's the Mbinga Syndrome, whereby everyone just want to be rich, but the riches are not traceable.
I just realized that in life you need people. Besides kuti urikuda kuti vanhu vatenge or what, you just need to make relationships intentionally because you need people.
Yeah, I think there are now a lot of sprouting shops in town. I have noticed that even the big shops are being converted into little boutiques, but most of them with almost the same line of items. If they are shoes, they are just the same. If they are clothes, they are just the same. If they are shirts, they are just the same.
Now, you know, inini ndinovhiringika kana munhu asina kuchena. Munhu kana asina kuchena ndonzwa urwadziwa ini. Rosa unopinda mubhenki so ngozwa urwadziwa kuti mai apa.
Apa ari mubhenki.
Inongochena. Inongowachenesa you see.
Hello, Africa. Welcome to the Chartered Vendor Podcast, where we talk about everything entrepreneurship, everything sales. This is where you get to meet most of the entrepreneurs doing things in Zimbabwe, in Zambia, in several African countries. And today I'm so blessed because I've got Madame Rose from Roseland. So Roseland, Madame Rose, and she's the MD of Roseland Fashions. When you see me smart, it means I've come from Roseland Fashions. I think she was the first person to even help me when I was starting even my seminars. I think we came a long way since 2021, thereabouts. Welcome to the podcast, ma'am.
Thank you, Jerry.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So they want to know. Murungozoona mega kuti vakachena. You don't have to take a second guess that she's in fashion.
Yeah.
Who is Madame Rose?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jerry. I'm just happy to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, zviri kufamba.
It's good.
Madame Rose, as you can see, murungozoona. This thing is just in me, you know. I'm into fashion. Mm-hmm. I do kids clothes. Mm-hmm. I do adults clothes. I also specialize in corporate wear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Roseland Corporate Guru. Yeah. We do uniforms for companies, casual wear, office wear, mainly. So yeah, that's Roseland Fashions. And we're just hoping that we'll be the best of the best. Trungo dakuti vanhu vacheni kwete zvekutamba zvekuchena chaizvo.
Yeah, but how did you start?
Yeah, it's a long story, but I'll try to cut it short.
We want the long story because you know what? We want to bring people. These guys, they often say wakakuona imadaiso. They say nonyeba. So most of we've got stories or unexplained wealth, and our youths and our kids. We are now living in an environment where there's the Mbinga Syndrome. Whereby everyone just want to be rich, but the riches are not traceable.
Yeah.
So I want to really know what Jakambotanga say.
Yeah.
Did you start even from school? You were already in this thing? Or last week when someone was saying Jakambotanga entrepreneurship accidentally.
All right.
Mimi, what happened? How did you get into fashion?
Okay. What happened was in 2010, apana zvandaitoito. I was just someone aingogara kumba, you know. Then, you know, just growing up from living with a stepmother and what, there were some issues, family issues. So they decided, like my parents, kuti ndimboenda nogara nambuya kumusha, like my mother's mom. Then I was coming from Masvingo. Then it's a long journey to go from Masvingo to Mount Darwin. So they said, you have got a cousin brother in Harare. Can you unokwanisa kurara ikoko? Then you also wana mabasi kuseni kuya Mount Darwin. I was supposed to go and stay in Chesa, you know, Mount Darwin, Chesa, kuma farms, yeah. So ndakasvika muHarare. Ndobva ndatambirwa nebrother yangu, cousin brother, like our mothers are sisters. Then ndobva vati ndobva ndatorara. Then in the morning wakati, you're not going to date. Toda kuzokutuma nemagroceries agogo zviva zvangoenda kawani. Saka ini ndoda unda unoorder. He had flea markets. So one of the flea markets was in Glen Norah B. So he said, tete, enda munosara kumusika. Then ndo vandangogeza makuseni vananosara kumusika. Ndakatengesa. Akasvika ati, asi mabirwa. Saka vanhu vese vamwe vane mafilm akasoti musikana yabva nekupi kutengesa zvese zvingotengwa pahari. Ndikati no, ndatengesa ndabudisa mari yakadai. Zvikanzi nebhuda wangu ndakutomhanya board because I order from Botswana and South Africa. That's when they discovered kuti ndotengesa. And that's also when I discovered kuti I can sell. Then ivo vakabva vatota uchaendi kumusha. That's how I escaped staying kuchesa kunonetsa mvura. It's bad. I was just thinking in my mind kuti I had to carry migoro yemvura from a long distance. So vakati uchatoendi. So by that time anga ane one ku Glen Norah flea market. Then ine ndichitengesa ndikati budi tadi kuvhura imwe kana kwamachipisa. Zvikanzi kwamachipisa ndikasvika tozviita sei ndikati toita. Saka we managed kuzovhura machipisa. This was for his business, but I was just discovering potential in me. Kuti name zvandototengesa zvandotodai. Then we ended up opening machipisa, Mbare, Mpedzanamo, then Mapuranga. You know Mapuranga?
Mapuranga, yeah.
Yes. But Mapuranga was so funny because Mapuranga, my budata, tunozvita sei hakuna kana storage, hakuna pepesa ndakati I'll go every day. So every day I was pushing chingoro chiya.
Serious? Makatombo ngoro?
Yes, I was pushing because I had to put zvangu ku Glen Norah. Ndo kwaive ne storage. Saka ndaibva ku Glen Norah maybe 6 nengoro yangu. Glen Norah B. Okay. So ndaibva nengoro yangu ndoenda paMapuranga. Ndasvika paMapuranga ndorongedza pamusika. Ndotengesa the whole day. Zuva doka ndoisa ngoro yangu ndodzokera ndonoisa storage like every day. So people they thought it was my thing, but it was my brothers and my munemurora wangu ndo vanga vari varidzi. Ndaito vabatsira. I wasn't getting a salary. I was now staying with them. But ivo vakazo decided later to give me something. So I was enjoying it. That's one of the things that I can remember and up to now, I enjoy kutengesa. So I was doing it up until I formed my flea markets. Then later on, ndakazogara pasi ndikaona kuti no, I need to start something. So how do I raise money? Because anabudhi yavo zvikutovafambira because they managed to buy a stand, vakatotanga kuvaka chipisa idini because vanga vakazoisa vamwe masisters macousins angu ataigara nawo kumwe mupedza namumwe uchi. Then we started doing competition. Vaiuya vachingoziva kuti tete rozika
anenge ari number 1.
Then ndakaro because vaititi vanotipa a certain amount or a gift when you're number 1. So it's another marketing strategy and ndakatodzidza from that time. And I've implemented it and I'm seeing it working today. So yeah, tadaro ndakatsvaga basa raindipa haro mari but not that much. Ndakareza tu mari. Then ndakazotanga ndichitengesa mabhero. I could go kumbari mpedza namwe yaya and pick mabhero. But how I was selling them, target my shop owners. Toza kuti mai ava vanopfeka size yakati. Babava ma t-shirts ma shorts. Saka ndaiti pande ndichipika parinovhurwa. Ndonatsopika kuti iri Mr. Nyazungu anokwana. Iri wakati anokwana. Ndoisira paside. Ndasvika kushop kwavo ndaitanga vataudza are you free kana vari busy ndaimira pakona ndovapa time because vamwe vanenge vane macustomers ka ndotengesa. Saka that's how I started ndichitengesa then ndobva ndaona kuti vanhu vari kuda yezvemabhero vamwe vari kuda zvinyowani. Then I started kutsvaga kuti zvinyowani ndozvavanapo. Ndakamboita South Africa pandaona kuti no, South Africa yakawandirwa and I need to upgrade. Ndobva ndatanga kuona pasocial media ma-outfits aitengeswa akanaka. I didn't know kuti anobva kuteki. Vanhu vakati kuTanzania. I remember I raised my money. Apa handisati ndaenda kuTanzania ndakaona kuti I need more capital. How do I create more income? So I started plaiting hair. I started plaiting hair. Then I had a rent yeche pakona butter Leopold na bank paive nesalon yainzi cut styles so I had my rent imomo so I saw kuti no ndikutoruka ndikutodoba but I need to do fix and supply to get more money. So instead of going and buying my hairpiece muhemat, I was now taking from this shop in South Africa inonzi Umod, they had my hairpieces akanaka. So I could go to South Africa, take hairpiece, take dresses zvinodiwa nemadzimai ndichimuruka ndotomeka ndiri kumuruka nchimudza kune iyi hair food yakadai kune chi. So I was now like trying to get my streams of income to make sure my capital base rikuita sei riri kusumuka. So ndanda kuruka fix and supply, I was doing mabhero angu. I was also getting orders from my churches, chichi vachitenga hembe. Then I decided to go to Tanzania.
When was this?
This was 2016 now.
Okay.
This was 2015 now. Yeah. Because the 2013 I was with Anna Mukoma, 2014, yeah. So now that funga kwenda to Tanzania, I had a small baby. I told him, I think it was 2-3 months. I said, no, I'll get a fast jet 2 a.m. Then come back with Azimia 5.
Serious?
Chishka up Tanzania. Ndakabondera. Unoti quality iripa picture. Yes. Apa ndoda kuti zvifambe. Ndikati, no, I have to be honest with my clients. Ndikavaudza kuti no, I think there's an error somewhere. But ndozvicorrecta, don't worry. Because vana maifundisa vangu chatarisana vanga vaorder kuti anopfeka chinhu ichi. No. Then ndobva ndapika some of the things semunhu atokwira I had to divert kuti ndidai ndobva ndawana zviro zvangu ndadzoka. Then ndasvika ndopandakazotanga kutsvaga kuti zvinhu izvi zviri kubva kupi the original things. Then I discovered kuti Turkey, Europe. I said I'll go there.
Serious?
Yeah. What I did, form a group because capital ndandanayo but yange isingakwani. To get to take you need maybe 1,000 a ticket or you need accommodation so I created a group of 10 ladies in the women in business. So but at a group area tavatawirirana kuti we do 10s like 2 vanoenda this month to contribute towards their fares, their accommodation. Then we had money yeku order. The next month chidaro. So that's how I started to go to take. Actually, I did not have money. These people, when they are listening to me today, they will say, Rose, I said I'm not doing bad because I have an idea. So these ladies, they had money, they had what. But Nini, I had $5. This imwe marianga iri stock because you remember I had my weaves, I had chichi and ndandaba Tanzania ndambo utenga zvimwe zvinhu trying to sell out. So we managed to come up to our first trip and it was successful. We went to take. That's how I got to start going to take. Ndakuteki ndova zvaita vanhu vakuita. Then I remember kuti in that group there are 2-3 ladies who have flourished, who are doing well. The other one ani shop kwamtare. The other one is doing a shop in SA. She was also in Zim. So from that group, because we started like I visa 500 for stock. Then I kwanisa visa 1,000 for stock. Initially our was 1,000 per person, so it took 10,000. 10,000. Okay. 20 someone one, but stock ya uno 1,000. Okay. But 1,000 was okay because uka order tika calculate my expenses nechichi. Why to surround in profit and you order again. Saka 2 ladies I know they're doing well right now. Yeah. But from there and nakumira ndakaona kuti I need to continue. I started getting orders. I started getting what. Then when we opened our first shop in Harare, it was I'm trying to cut it off. Should I?
No. Want to hear?
Ndakazosvika because I was selling like from my car. From my car, like I bought her my first car, car Starlet. So ndakabva ndazvo.
When was this now?
20 that was 20 the same year 2015.
2015. Okay.
So ndakambodrive ndisina license ndanchirova mota but ndakazozwa kuti no, I need to get a license. You know, I was just preparing myself stage by stage. I was just telling myself, you know, I got a license, so I was now flexible to go around nchitengesa zvinhu zvangu boot sell, and I could keep clients. That's one of the things. My clients angu mazhinji anotenga nhasi. My clients andakabva nawo kuboot sell, andakabva nawo kumashure. Yes. So vaitenga vachitenga up until ndazoda kuvhura shop mutown. Then we did the process. We managed kuvhura shop kuna first. Our first shop yatakavhura muHarare, muZimbabwe, in Africa was in first. Kuna first kunopisa.
Yeah, that's good.
Kuna first kunopisa ka, you know, Jerry.
Yeah, vanodhura.
Because kwakwe kwaingofamba varungu kakwe. You see. So right, tavhura shop, we managed kuzovhura imwe shop. Yeah. Kuna first ikoko, tikavhura imwe futi shop, kids shop, inonzi Roseland Kids and Preg Moms. Yeah, we do kids clothes, we do schoolwear, we do Preg Moms, like maternity, you see. So vatazo manager kuvhura imwe ZB Life Towers. We're doing adult wear, like masuits.
Exactly.
You see. So we managed also to build. I wanted to go to the point where I started doing corporate wear, right? Saka patikavhura first shop in Kwame. When I went kunohoda zvinhu zvekushop, ndakangoti we must just have a uniform for our sales people. Vanga vangori two.
Exactly.
And then I was the third person. So we just got a nice, simple uniform. So another lady or customer akazongoti makapfeka zvakanaka tikuda mutunzire masamples. Saka taitenga kazvakawanda, like in take they sell in series. Ndovatatongotora masaizi akasara aibva tatongomastima zvakanaka vataendesa. Then they said tatofarira.
Takuda odd.
That was Alliance Insurance. Kati tatofarira. Ndovatatotanga kutoita business sawo. Our first supply was Alliance Insurance. Wow. And they were happy.
Wow.
And from there, ndovatatoona kuti zvinhu izvi tikutozvigona kati tikutozvimaster ende tikutopfekedzana vachichena. Then I sat down. Usually I give myself time to think. Ndokunotombogara ndakatostika zvangu. Because I've realized that in life, you need to calm down, ombofunga. Because chinhu chese chinozomanifesta chinozoitika, it's out of the brains. So ndova ndatofunga kuti apa pakapada kutoonera. Ndova ndatotanga kutoisa more effort and more energy in it. Ndakutoona kuti zvekutoita, and basa randakaita the first one, I put my heart, ndakaisa moyo wangu, and I could not sleep until I delivered. I said I want to deliver, and they were happy. They said it is like from like it was their first uniform. Yawaka appreciate this is a uniform because they have dealt with other people. Yes, but you know, it's business. I don't know, but for me, they said the uniform is okay because maybe but pane area ndakanotisa kuti when it comes to corporate way inofana kuti igadziriswe like fitting people. Aungopi munhu chinhu kuti angosara aungoti ndamupa. You make sure because we've got different bodies.
Exactly.
So we made it sure kuti tagadzirisa tawana tailor whether item adjustment, everyone is fitting and suiting, and also everyone is happy because pane pamwe pokuti wapa vanhu zvinhu but munhu anosara asingafari kuti ndapiwa asi achisi kundifita achisi kuita zvakanaka. But look at the person, deal with his or her body, or make sure kuti chasara chichimfita. Saka vakafitwa vakachena zvekuti ukaenda papage pao unoona kuti vanhu vakachena ava, you see. And it was nice. So ndakabva ndatoti no, I need to put energy in this. That's how I started corporate wear. That I started corporate wear.
Now ngatidzoke mashure. I want to know, you explained something which is very crucial.
Okay.
And I've also noticed, I think ever since when I started buying from you, I've never stopped buying from your shop, even up to date, even I think we are also even planning also to get some corporate way as well. But what is more like, what's the power of relationships? Because you've explained something which is very crucial, and most of the people, we don't understand these kind of things. I've noticed there's a guy, he does branding. He's very good. And I've known this guy, I think, for many, many years.
All right.
But you know that when he's just coming into my inbox, is Mkoma, amuna pada brand were. So he never asks about anything. Even if I post something on my status, he's never commented about anything. To him, it's all about taking.
All right.
Him, it's all about. I want. It's different from when I'm just saying, hi, ma'am. It's because sometimes, you know, when you've got a relationship with someone, it's just about not every day. But after about 3 months, just checking on how are you? How are you doing?
Okay.
What's the power of relationships in business?
All right. Yeah, that's a very critical thing when it comes to business. Relationships are so much of importance. I've learned, number one, from my pastor, church yandaenda, when I was driving in Glen Norah. I was going to a church yaipinda na mai guru vangu. So akataura kati there is power in relationships, and my relationships are aungomaiti just to suck or to get something. You have to make my relationships intentionally, like to invest, like to make sure kuti it's not chinhu chauri kungoita kuti uwane chinhu, but it has to be something chaunotobuilda chotogara chiripo, like zvamuri kutaura kuti this person will just say ndokupa here chakati. Inini sometimes maybe also it's about personality emunhu, but even zvisimo mauri you can try to work on it and improve and become better. You need to relate well with people, like anogona kutongotaura nemi even asina kukukumbira business, imimi mega munogona kutongomupa business. Antimaona, that's the power of relationship. Kuti inini sometimes I check on people, how are you, how is your family, not kuti ndiri kuzoda kuti vanditre favor, but
just genuine.
I just realized kuti in life you need people. Besides kuti uri kuda kuti vanhu vatenge or what, you just need to make relationships intentionally because you need people around you. You find kuti just checking on someone kuti how are you, mwana wangu ari kurwara, toda kuti apore, pray kuti apore. Later on you check, how is the baby doing now? Doing it just be, you know, it must just be in you. For me, I've decided kuti I just need to have the heart for people, because vanhu ndo vacho vanozokupromota, vanozokusimudzira when you have relationship with them. So I do it intentionally kuti I must make a relationship, and I don't just make relationship yekuti yepanguva iyoyo yepachanya like a shallow one.
It's a transactional.
I make it a deep, and also I make it to last long, because you find kuti a person who could relate naye for 2 years without even having business with him or her, let one day or in a twinkling of an eye, anogona kutongo connect or kungopa business. Rekutogo, you'll be shocked. I nurtured this relationship. Look at where we are. And some of the things we know are from other people. Like someone cannot buy from you, but you can learn some skills, something from them. But kana ungosina relationship nemunhu yaugone kuita kudzidza those things, kana ungosina relationship nemunhu yaugone kuita part kana of zvinhu zvaanenge achiita kuti udzidze something. Because zvakafanira kuzviupgrade chaiko. Unogona kuti like inini I've got a friend, this lady anodressa zvakanaka. Inina ndandakatombosarawo. You see, but nekuda kuti tine relationship, you're always interacting, tombosangana, just you know, for a drink or what, nongo chitongotasa kuti alright, handbag iri kumecha nezvakapfeka, iwo pamwe nered iri kuklasha. You see, ndatodzidza kuti zvingori easy one ngoti mushop unongonotenga yeblack iri kumecha neoutfit yawakapfeka. You see, saka wakutorongeka. Zvakutondibatsirawo also to improve my business, kuti vanhu vakaona ndarongeka vachazoti ndakatodzidzawo from someone, vototi this lady. You see, but wakatodzidza from someone, from that relationship. And you find kuti when you have my relationships, you find it's not only that person that you're relating to, that you're connected to. You are also connected to the people that this person is connected.
Exactly.
Without you knowing.
They've got their own circle as well.
Yes, without you knowing. You find that this person maybe I could go for it. You guys, we need my t-shirts, or you are saying you want my suits? I know of this person. I know of Roseland Fashions. You see, brand rakuto market, your products are being marketed, but through a relationship, with, you see. So you find good, you'll be thinking, and you must value it. Why? Because one client. And I've learned also humility when it comes to business. Even pride is the cane of destiny. Exactly. You have to humble yourself. You have to calm down. You know, they say a customer is a king. There is a it's like it's a broad way like around it. A customer is a king. Pane zvakawanda ipapo kuti kana tichiti customer is a king. Iwewe kana watodhila na king. Humility
exactly.
Bosa hapana paunongosvika uchingovhiringika pamberi pamambo unoto you see wotoita calm down saka humility iri kutodiwa ende inoita kuti obtain zvinhu zvakawanda without you knowing, because someone anogona kuti munhu yari hambo, because vamwe vanokomanda chichi suti yangu zvakadai, we are sorry, so what do you want us to do for you? You see kuti munhu anotoita calm down atoona kuti munhu andiri kudhila naye. Saka humility inodiwa also when it comes to relationships, because kana usiri humble you can't make relationships, because vanhu vakasiyana, vanhu vane mapersonalities akasiyana. You find that you meet someone ari short tempered, you meet someone ari impatient, saka you have to be humble so that you make more relationships, and you have to value my relationships because they are important. For you to go at the summit, you need people to push you up. And those relationships, those are the people who lift you up for you to go at the peak. Saka, I value relationships, and I'm going to make relationships. You know, in it I talk to people, even cross a road, I greet someone, hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
And they find good. It's so funny. Because things happen. This other day I had a scenario whereby I just felt dizzy in Dreamtown. Ndakatofamba, ndakatochena, ndakatopfeka gogo yangu chichi, ndakatosmata zvokudaro. But to find kuti unotobatsirwa nemumwe munhu wekutoti wausingatozive. But the fact yekuti maybe wambotaura naye kuti hi, how are you? Exactly, you see, you see. But kana wambodadira vanhu kana kuti wambodi munhu anoti musiye you see. This is just a small example, but I'm trying to say, Guti, wherever you are, especially when you're a business person, make relationships and just be humble, loving, interact with people. Know people, because you find, Guti, you can't know a person without talking to a person.
I can't.
You can't just ignore people and think, Guti, you flourish in business. Exactly. You need to have more and more people, because look at it, when you have relationships with 1 million people. You just decide to sell something for $1.
For $1 to everyone.
You become a millionaire.
I think like what you're saying, that's what also, even when I published my books, I still remember that was 2021 when I started publishing my first book, The Shattered Vendor.
Yeah.
I just went to people. I didn't start with new people buying my books. I started with the people who were in my circle.
You see?
So I printed 10 people, done. I printed 50 people, done. And always some people just see that this person is not buying because they want to read. They are buying because they are supporting a relationship. They're just saying, it's you. We've republished a book. Let me support it. I still remember when Tinashe Mtarisi, shout out to Tinashe Mtarisi. He bought it was my first time. He bought 10 of my books for $200.
Imagine.
And that was my first time, and I'm like, so there's someone who's even appreciating, but it was because from the relationships. Yes. I don't even know if he read the book, but it was because he's just supporting a relationship. So what you're saying is very critical, and entrepreneurs must learn relationships. But anyway, in your journey, you've mentioned something which is also critical, learning. I've noticed that I think you've attended many of our seminars.
Yeah.
What's the importance of always learning?
All right. What I can say is, you need to learn every day. Yeah, because pasina kudzidza unotosara kumashure. Then later on you realize kuti vamwe vatoenda kumberi. So you need to learn kutozvicreata, like kutozviita intentionally kuti I need to learn. Like maseminars enyu andaiuya, I've learned a lot, nuggets. Unozoti pana paka ndofana kudhipisa gejo ndadzidza. You see, when it comes to learning, number one, you have to decide kuti ndoda kutodzidza panapa, I need to improve. So you find kuti paunoenda kana kumaseminars kuya you learn those things, you reread them, you implement them, you apply them so that you have results. Saka kudzidza, we must learn every day, and you must decide to learn. And when you are learning, you have to also make sure kuti iwewe wachona uri kuzviimprove here, because you can't just hear zvinhu kuti utaenda kusemina kwa Mr. Jerry then ungonzwa zvinhu wotadza
kuzviimplement,
hapana chaunenge sei, hapana chaunenge waita. So every day we need to learn.
Exactly. The power of learning. I think even in the scriptures it talks about you have to always learn.
Yes.
Yeah. But in terms of applying things in your business, and the business is growing, but in the sector where you are, I noticed even where your first shop is, the surrounding areas, I think it's about 2 of you who have spent probably more than a lot of years still operating.
Okay.
Business medium, there's a lot of competition. Marana, how do you manage to keep going in this sector whereby I think almost everyone is just saying, Angosha Zokuita, every lady, Angosha Zokuita, I think there are now a lot of sprouting shops in town. I have noticed that even the big shops are being converted into little boutiques.
All right.
But most of them with almost the same line of items. If they are shoes, they're just the same. If they are clothes, they're just the same. If they are shirts, they're just the same. What is managed to survive in this current of environment up to now? Yeah,
it's tough, especially when it comes to Zvemarana and Zvemarana, you see. But iwewe as a driver, as an entrepreneur, unofana kutova munhu ari, what can I say? Atori ne gusto. Anoto ne power ye kuti unofana kugara pasi ona kuti alright kwaane marana. Katoita sei now? Marana kutorana zvichirana chawo. But nangu business rinofana kurarama. Rinofana kuenda mberi, you see. So ndakakwanisa kuzvidifferentiate from whatever is happening around me. Yes. Uniqueness. Wotarisa clientele yawinayo kuti alright nene ma clients angu anoda chi.
Exactly.
Right. Let me focus on my clientele. Let me not kuti marana ari kumhanya neku east ini ndoenda ne east. No.
I think when a big shop, a big clothing line.
Yes.
Popular company.
Yes.
Yakutunge marana.
You see?
Yakutunge so yembotengisa zema $50 going up. $20
you see. Saka isusu we don't compromise quality. We make sure kuti we keep our clientele vanoda zvinhu zvakanaka, vanoda zvinhu zviri unique. So that's our strength. We make sure kuti pano ya mshop chinhu chaari kuwana mshop medu asachombochiwane zvake kumarana. We try and make sure. So unenge wakutotarisa kuti kumarana kune chakati, ndikatopinda mushop ndichihodha ndakutoziva mashop ekuti handipinde nekuti marana anotenga. So I'm now looking for new shops, new suppliers, vasina kuzara pama TikTok, pama Instagram, very, you know, very unique, and also a touch yekungoti munhu chinhu chachiwane kumarana. Zvingori different kuti sutu yazvite kuti uiwane kusutu world. Exactly. You see, sutu world is doing his yes, that's good. In his own way, and I must also have my own way of doing things.
His own strategy.
Yes, my own way of doing things. So you find kuti we don't compromise on quality. We make sure kuti we deliver. We make sure kuti client haishayi chinhu kana yauya. Because we have been having Valentine's vana kuchikoro last week. We made sales. Why? Because we made sure kuti mubereka ari kuuya chitsvuku chaari kuda ngaachiwane chiri pa a unique thing yekuti mwana wake kana akapfeka so hachiwane chabva kumarana chadai. And also we made sure kuti auya wese haasi kuzoshaya. We made sure kuti tuma age twese itwoto ma sizes ari intact aripo. So you find kuti that's one of our strength kuti munhu anotozo ndikaenda ku Roseland aiwa ma sneakers yemwana white unowana ndikaenda ku Roseland aiwa t-shirt andishaya because we make it a point kuti for example ma t-shirts evana tine ma colors ese tine ma sizes ese. For example kuti tinogona kutoti we have got maybe 20 to 30 40 different designs on a t-shirt ema boys. And toita futi ma quantities ekuti kuti uzomapedza because hatigare tine maybe less than 500 kuti uzomapedza vabereki because mubereki anouya achida kuita shopping mwana haangatotenga one t-shirt. We make sure kuti munhu yeye ari kutowana variety. That's one of also the keys. Kuti you have variety. Munhu ari kunatsochuza. Unofanira kungoti wapinda mushopon chingwa chiripo ndicho chitengai. Akuti handisikuda proton ini. Unofanira kutoita confusion ndotora chipekasi. No labels kune chimwe ichi. You see, saka that's also one of our strength kuti we make sure kuti we get variety for people. Even kuto kucorporate kwachona we make sure takutokuconfuse. Nema samples kuti unoshaya kuti yatakapfeka yacho maybe it will be tiri kupicha like I remember when we pitched kunyaradzo they took what we were wearing, they said yamakapfeka iyoyo right now itakatoiita for executive yao. Ndo yavanotopfeka uniform iyoyo. They want that we're wearing because when we are doing my pitches tino kana tichipicha anditi tinotarisa ma corporate colors avo, so we wear something closer to them. Saka wabva kuti iyi ndeyedu uniform
ichingochinja
saka iwe unofanira kutoziva kuti line rangu rebusiness rakamira sei, ndofanira kuita sei, ndofanira kuita sei kuti ndirambe ndiri mubusiness because tine mashops ataive nawo akatovhara then mamwe ari kutovhara. Saka kuvhara kwemashops iwawo hakusi kunyowani. Kunogona kutongoitika pauri kana ukasanatso strategize. I learned a lot pama seminars enyu MAJ about strategy. You have to strategize. Kutogara pasi wo strategy. I've learned kuti kana usina strategy unokuara ende unotobuda mustyle. Zvakanaka zviri smart. Zvinhu zvacho hazisi kufamba, hakuna mari. Don't say hakuna mari. Ingoti handina hangu mari because mari itoriko ende iri muvanhu but pakuda strategy yekuitora handiti muri kuzviona. Saka that's how we've been surviving and we hope to survive and we hope to go and
That's good.
And to improve.
Exactly.
Because right now I was telling myself that I need to improve. Ndakambodzokera mumashure when I got sick, but I said no, ndakatorwara zvakapfuura. I need to be 10 times better than what I'm doing right now, than what I did. You see, so I've got also goals to achieve and I cannot just write them down. I need to achieve and attain them. Why? Because everything that is not growing is dying. Yeah. Business kana risiri kukura rikutofa chinyararire.
That's true. Become history.
You see, Saka, you find you must make it good business. They should grow like MJ is growing.
Now let's talk about Mapuranga uniqueness and everything. I want to talk about pricing.
All right.
I do a lot of sales training, a lot of sales seminar, and most of the people will believe kuti tikachipisa.
All right.
Is it about being cheap? Or it's about building value, according to you? Yeah,
it's about building value. It's about the product that you're selling. What can I say? What example can I give? You know what? Mono, atenge price, antenga chino. Like there's a perfume that I saw 2 days back. And I got this scent, I want it. Because nekuchena kwangu kune basa rangu. Andisiyeka kuti nebasa rangu.
Exactly, because you muri basa.
because it's another thing when you're not smelling good, when you see customer nenge chida kutaura neuti pedzi. I told my guys kuti you need to be fresh.
Exactly.
Kuti munhu ari around you so feel kuti dai ndataura tapedza. Exactly. So this perfume is going for $400.
Wow.
But I'm not buying 400, I'm buying
buying the value.
The value. And you find kuti handitomboiwani kumwe kwese. Kwainowanikwa ikoko I have to buy there. You see kuti unotongotenga una kuti maitirei 400 kana maita sei is the value.
And ikoko kutombodiscuss kwenyaya yema-discount.
Aiwa unotopedzera wakutotenga chimwe chinhu chiri panext utoona kuti wato 1,000. You see, saka it's about value. You must have a product in a value. Yekuti munhu akaitarisa so it's worth what you're charging. It's worth mari yauri kutaura pachinhu ichi. Chinofanira kunge chiri chinhu chinoconvince munhu kuti I'm taking it. If iri handbag, munhu anofanira kuti shokwadi handbag it's worth.
Exactly.
I must take. Like this one, it goes for $85. Munhu anobhadhara mari yake achifara. And it's brand, what all right, Chris Bella. Achinatsonzwa kuti anti muri kuzviona haifaniri kuti handbag yekuti iyo iri kutotambura kumira iri kutobhendawo wotaura $85. It doesn't make sense. Munhu anofanira kungoti inini pane zvimwe zvinhu zvandotenga noona kuti mari yes but ini chinhu chindiri kutochitenga because chinenge chakanaka and chinenge chichinyatsoconvinza. Saka when you are doing maorders ako kuti zviworkshop vanhu vazotenga, you must think about that. What I'm picking here from the supply, is it going to convince people to buy it at this price? You see. And also if you allow one kuti vacheme inini I'm lenient, like ndiri munhu one of the people kuti ndakutodzidza from business. When I came to your seminar pane zvandakapika ndakati ukada kudaruka business arifambi saka kuti munhu akangodiscount amudzikisirei amuite sei. Saka ndakatogara pasi ndikaona kuti strategy yangu ndeipi when it comes to my discounts. You see. Why? Because unopedzera wango discount 85 ndine 50 munhu akutenga nemari yanoda. No, that's not business. Business munhu unofanira kuti atenge chinhu chakanaka nemari iri kuenda nechinhu ichocho. And kana achitenga futi asagumire ipapo adzoke futi. Why? Because chinhu chawamutengesera ichi chinhu chakanaka ende chakasimba chekuti kana haasoti handbag rakwachuka chakadai. Saka also masuppliers kana takunoorder tinototarisawo kuti munhu wandiri kudhila nayo hatina kumboita here maproblems kuti people are returning things. Because takatomboita time yekuti vanhu vaigona kudzosa kuti yazodai utozva kuti
supplier or any problem.
Saka some of the things, my products, we wear our products. Like what I'm wearing is Roseland. From the shoes to, you see. So that kana ndaiwacha ndoona kuti aisikubuda kala.
Exactly.
So, like this outfit I bought it in 2022.
Okay.
I still have it.
Still
and everyone when I wear it is commenting. So I'm guaranteed kuti munhu akatenga outfit is not disappointed. Yes. Because 2022 when you saw this, now it's 2026. I'm still having it.
And kana kudzoka acha compare price.
Yes.
Anongodzoka chitora kuti
even my kids, they wear our products. Why? Want to see kuti type ya t-shirt haisi kudhamba here iri kulasta how long. Saka it helps us kuto, yes, it helps us kuzoti all right. Saka I must go back to that supply because my t-shirts akari right. My jeans ake abude mutu anolasta. Butsu idzi hadzisi kusvuka. Wose taitomboita vamwe vaidzoka kuti butsu dzazosvuka masinika iwana azodai. Saka so far so good. Taane masuppliers atotoziva kuti this one you won't go wrong. You see, Saka it helps us,
That's good. But tatarisa business. Business nema problems. My problems amakambosangana now in business. These ones like indogonongotauro yangu hana ndozoti like for example building a team is not easy.
It's not easy.
Mimne brand zenyu, you are pushing this vision. Munhu nyaruto yake akapfeka ake ameno. Soro wake wakadai so but she wants to sell in your shop. Ukamutsura obatofuta.
You see. Yeah. My challenges akawanda. But you know, totodzokera ku uye kuti you need to learn. Unotodzoka kutogara pasi kuti but I always enjoy doing it because ari kuita ABCD aruradza zviri kuita wotodzidza kuti area yandiri kutamburai maybe I must ask kuti ari kuzvifambisa sei. But you find kuti ma-challenges mazhinji atakasangana nawo, one yandingamenshine ndeyekuti iyoyo yekuti sales team, vanhu vanoshanda navo, munhu anogona kufufuma akati basa hachadi.
Vari kuita sei kwani?
Hachadi basa.
Vari kumbosevhawo notice.
Hapana notice. Saka relationship iya yadzoka futi kuti when you are working with someone, even ari mushandi wako, you have a relationship but with boundaries. Take them like in a way yekuti iwo they feel kuti they are part of the vision. So when you have a relationship nemunhu anokushandira, haazokuite bad. But at first ndakasuffer that because I was putting emotions in business. So I learned from this couple, my friends angu, wakati the husband said, business and my emotions must be separated. Business is business. You must put away my emotions. So ini ndaive munhu kuti munhu akada kundivhiringidza kana mushandi ndaitoovhiringidza nokuti hey, but ndakatoona kuti no, I must just put emotions away and do business. Saka munhu iye zvino ndaakamu ndaitombophopota zvekuti munhu aitoti toti munhu pane mumwe mushandi wekuti ndakati potsa ndamurova ndikati iwewe you see emotions. But I've learned because my business is growing, I also have to have a way of handling it, you see. So emotions aside, saka now wakutoona kutoti waisa my emotions aside and build a relationship nemunhu wako, hapana paachati ndakusa. And also you see as they are doing their work, just find tumwe tumanuggets twaunongovapawo. Zvinoavoida zvinhu zvakawanda. Nyaya yekubirwa ndeimwe nyaya futi yataisangana nayo, kuti waibirwa utoona kuti panapa ndiri kubirwa, ndikudai so mastock tax what. Saka I overcome that. Ndakakwanisa kudhila nazvo this way kuti vanhu ava ndovazoti we have a target every week patotengesa kushop kwedu tine target. If you meet the target you get this so much. Saka takatanga chita weekly target, apa tane daily target. Kuti mukangosvitsa this much you get $20 US per person. Okay. Saka good. Every day they are working, they are trying to die. Why? Because they want to meet the target, they get their $20. And kana ane 20 akabata target every day for 6 days, ane 120. Akukwanisa kushandisa tunhu kwake kuti haachafunge pfungwa yekuita se yekubira. Plus akaba futi mari yacho yaari kutengesa target haichasvike futi. You see, saka it's one of the things zvandaka implement ndakaona kuti zviri kundibatsira panyaya problem yekubirwa. Then also competition yaitomudibwa kuti munhu anouya mushop mako spire udai. But ndakatozoona kuti no, it's not about someone auye akaspire akanohodha same chinja unacho. Iwewe just be ahead. Kuti iye paari kukopa chauri kudai so iwe watone chimwe watone chimwe because you find kuti unogara uchingonetsana nevanhu. Then the other thing zvinomboremawo kuti unomboona kuti zvinhu hazvi kubalansa because when you're in business a lot of things needs to be done. Exactly, my rent hours. That's why now you need to be very innovative. Mashops anodhura kai. Exactly. I think anodhura. So you need to be very innovative because could create more ways of getting income. Why? Because ukangomirira kuti shop ichatengesa you'll be disappointed. So that's one of the things because rainy days are there. Unotoya day rekuti hazvisi kutengwa kudai so you see. But also you have to have naro kuti zvofana kutotengwa. You have to make ways like muna December a lot of people were overwhelmed. I don't know why, but I said to myself, no, let's have a monarch challenge. So we sat down with my team. We identified our loyal customers, we identified their kids, we identified them, their sizes. So we could talk to them. It's also to kutoona kuti December vanhu vari busy. We don't want to disturb you. Ngotoramba chikunetsa kuti workshop. We can bring a monarchy. Exactly. You see. Atakaioneka uya kuno. So out of that monarch challenge, we managed to do ourselves. Kushopo zvenge chifamba because it's December, but we managed to do ourselves. Katoona kuti strategy yaroita se yatoshanda. Saka always you have to have strategies to overcome my challenges. Whatever challenge will be there on the table. You just need to look at the challenge. You say, you can't say I'm challenging or I'm quitting. For me, I will never quit. I like that. Yeah. So you find kuti all right, the challenge is there. Challenge. But how do I deal with it? Because challenge anti-vinga, anti-delay nayo. Anti-challenger. let me challenge it also, you see. Because if you are challenged now, you find that you go down. So, no, it has to be in you. You know, I love what I'm doing. And I am in what I'm doing. Because kana usina that drive, you find that you easily quit. Watching chautorne passion na chauruto. Saka, it's one of the things to make sure that you are determined. Utochida chinich. Utoita out of, you know, it will help also to enjoy because it's in you.
It's in you.
Saka, yeah, those are some of the challenges that kasangana now, and some of them are Tongo Matura is minors. They are there, but you find.
But it is non-income business. That's good. So, like, what do you want to tell the people? Kuti Roseland 2026 yakarongachi. I know we have been sharing a lot of nuggets. I hope people have learned. I think people have learned more. I was learning sales.
All right.
Because she's a very, very good sales person. And when I want to see that someone is a very good sales person, they have to sell me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not easy to sell to. But you're a very good sales person. But what do you have in plan for Roseland Fashions? And what do you promise your customers as well? Because I noticed that Chango Eaters my shops, you're also now getting out of the shop, Muchino supplier, my corporates, my companies, and you're saying everything, you're doing it from the heart. What do you promise the people as your parting shot? You know, encourage running in a venue, and I'm koma venue out roti. Nikaoma, roti, economy, I squeeter. So what do you have to say to them?
All right. Yeah. Let me start by saying, as Roseland Fashions, this 2026, we are launching a branch, a corporate way.
Okay.
In on the Roseland Corporate Guru.
Okay.
Where you get everything that you think of when it comes to corporate way. We want to make sure that people, they get what they want. At the time that they want the thing. Like now we're doing orders, like people, they order, we go and get them the things, maybe we give them lead time, but we want them people to come and have a showroom where they choose what they want, where they see variety, colors, designs, where they use, where they are free. And like now, touching Pama pictures, Tombo into some samples, but we want them to come pa RCG. Vonatsuwane time yavo vo choose zvavari kuda and vo order zvavari kuda vototenga because we want to have it tive nezvinhu tisaite zvokuti tomirira 2 months kana kuti 1 month vanhu vawane zvinhu at a time. Like you see kuti approaching the right of vanhu vane vachida kutotenga kuti tikutaenda musi Monday. You can't go to China on Friday and supply them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we've realized kuti it's one of the way that we're missing sales and money. Why? Because monanenga chitora 200 shirts, white shirts, yet we don't have. So we are launching RCG with fire.
When are you launching it?
We were launching it in the first quarter of the year. The dates are yet to be, at that any date, but in the first quarter of the year, we are launching RCG. And also, we are launching in Zambia, the corporate way, RCG. Yeah. But in Zambia, it's possibilities for men and women.
Okay, that's good.
Yes. Corporate way. So we are launching also in Zambia. Yeah, in Zambia we now have clients.
Corporate, yeah.
Yes, we have companies that we are working with, and they are happy with our services, and they are also referring people. It's one of the things that also you need to have reference with what you do. You need to build trust with clients. You need to deliver so that you be referred. Yes. So as Roseland Fashions, we have one goal this year to launch RCG, Roseland Corporate Guru. Yeah.
Okay.
And to push and to make sure that people are happy out there, and to make sure that people are chena. Inini viringika kana munhu asina kuchena. Munhu kana asina kuchena.
Nonzwa
kurwadziwa ini. Nonopinda mubhenki songonzwa kurwadziwa kuti maya.
Apa ari mubhenki.
Inangochena. Inangowachenesa, you see. Saka isusu moyo wedu kuti vanhu vachene, and we want to reach every corner of the country, every corner. You see, kuti vanhu vatozotaiwa Roseland inotipedzera masports and Roseland inoita kuti zvedu zviite se zvifambe, and you want our clients, our people to be happy and to be smart, and you know when you are dressed zvakanaka, you have confidence
and you get respect.
You are dressed the way you're dressed. Yes, yeah. So you find that you have confidence. Basa racho unonakidza kupfeka. Saka, yeah, that's our main goal to achieve.
Good.
Yes.
What about to the rest of the people who are watching? Tinyamapana vamwe vatori kumusha, vamwe vatori kumatikwazi
kuchesa.
Vakatogara izvozvizvo vangobayo paYouTube atengo dollar redata. Achitoti ini ndichazoitawo here zvamakaita izvi. What do you want to say to them?
All I can say is it is possible. Yeah, zvinogoneka. And I just want to encourage someone kuti don't look down upon yourself. There is something in you. I believe in everyone. There is something that God is, deposited in each and every human being. And you just need to discover it. Take your time. Chinhu chandakaona paupenyu, ingoona kuti unofarira chii and pursue that thing. Chaunofarira kazhinji ndo gift yako, ndo line yako. Saka when you pursue it, you find good unobva watoflourisha in that area. But what I can tell you is, yes, people can say negative things. One thing that I can tell you is don't be negative about being positive. You need to be positive always. Iwewe unofana kuto zvinoitika, zvinogoneka. Ukagara wangoti zvakaoma, mara hakuna, economy, dollar racho harisi kubatika, you find kuti that will be zvinoitika muupenyu hwako. But you tell yourself to become a millionaire. For me, Jerry, I'm becoming a millionaire at 35.
That's good.
How? I don't know. But it has to happen.
It has to happen.
Saka, don't be intimidated. Millionaire, ndingaitawo here ini. Zvinogoneka. Dzidza, tsvaga vari kuita zvakanaka, tsvaga vakasimukira. Find time kutaura navo. In every area, uri kumusha, uri mutown, ingo-identify, ushaye one of the people unonongedzera kuti baba veapa. Take your time, baba ndanchikumbira kuzotaura nemi. Muri kuzviita sei mulife? Anditi, wadzidza, wozvi-improve, autona zvinhu zvaakutoitika. And you have passion. Iva munhu aune udokwa ukuthi zvinhu zviitike. Why? Because kana ungori munhu akakula down, akangoneta, things can't come for you. You have to go for things. Anditi paupenyu endera zvinhu. Zvakafanana kuti kare vanhu vaenda unovhima. You can't expect uchadya nenyama wakagara zvokupamba. People, they would go and hunt and come with meat. And you see, Saka, it's like the same in our lives. We have to go out there and hunt and do something. Plus, also, shoko ramwari rinotoudza kuti God blesses the works of our hands. Iwe ingobata something. And the something ichi doesn't mean kuti you have to start kutanga kuti kana kuti ara busy kana ndato kupi. Ichocho chawakabata kana maputa uri kutengesa iwawo wakatobata something. And God is not man, you see. God is love. Chishoma chaunacho ichocho vanovandudza zvowanda. You see, that lady akabvunzwa akanzi, what do you have in your house? Akataura kuti inini I have small oil zvishomanane. Paipe pakatoitika business, Jerry.
Exactly.
Because you find kuti
danga sina chunu
kwaitotengeswa kwekwe. Because shoma iyoyo ndofunga vakaitengesa pamwe inga iri worth maybe $10. Voitengesa vaonohodha iwe. Yes, pazvonzi yakamultiply. Yes, itakuzvisa manje business kuti shoma yaunayo iyoyo unobva watengesa wakutomultiply. It's about multiplication and it can happen. It is possible. That's why we have one of the companies yedu iri kuZambia, possibilities for men and women.
Exactly.
Zvinogoneka kumadzimai nekunana baba. It's possible. Zvinogoneka. That's all what I can say.
Thank you
and
so
I love
much.
You people.
Thank you so much. Vanoparidza futi kuchechi saka manzo wangu akuparidza, but anyway, this is also a preacher. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. That's where here at the Chartered Vendor Podcast, where we identify dreams and we want to also make dreams to make our country better, to make our continent better. I think people have always said Africa is poor. And people have always blamed politics, economics. Some are even waiting that certain president is to be removed for you to be successful. Please, there's nothing which is going to happen because politics can even be fixed. You can have your favorite president. You can still suffer with your favorite president in charge. Look at other countries. They've got elections happen. They change the politics. They change the environment of the country. Sometimes when your country is poor, that's where the opportunity is. Just imagine if probably in Madame Roseland's field, if we had companies like Pep, if we had your Markham, imagine if all these brands were in Zimbabwe, were they going to really compete? But because we are here where we are, there is a problem, they are fixing a problem. So go out, fix a problem. We've got potholes. We want someone who's going to remove all the potholes. That person is going to be a billionaire after removing all these potholes which have flourished in our countries. So please go out, make sure that you're pursuing your dream, and see you at the top. Thank you so much. It's Jerry Zongo out.
Are you the one bringing all the sales in your businesses? Are you the one authorizing all those transactions in your business? Are you the one who knows all the passwords of the bank? So your business is at risk. Can it run without you? Can it run for 5 months without your interference? Can it run for a year without your interference? What will happen if you die today? So let's meet at Mana Results, where we are going to be discussing at a seminar on how we are going to build a business which can run without you.